You talking to me?
No, Lawrence.
That PlayStation app, I think I do.
Oh, so you should be able to. Your phone should hit with your notification letting you know when I'm
Letting me
like
know what.
inviting you. When I invite you to a party.
Well, if you give me messages or anything like, I don't think I got notifications set up on my phone.
Oh, okay.
I'm
All right.
about to say
Well,
I don't think I ever get messages through my phone.
gotcha. Well, let's get this bad boy on the road. Going live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ahoy Malloy mateys, welcome to Talking in Teacups, the serious topic show with not so serious people. I'm your moderator D Cypher. Joined alongside us is your host with the most, Lawrence.
Yo,
Special guest starring King Dash himself,
Is there?
and maybe one other special guest person if they decide to join the podcast. If not, Lawrence, it's good to be here with you today.
yep.
Dash Dash, it's always good to be here with you today as well.
Always good to be here, bro.
All right, let's get some housekeeping done and out the way. If you didn't know, you can follow this talk show here on Twitter, here on YouTube, obviously, but you can also follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Cypher's Pit Gaming. That's with 1G. If you want to support the channel, however, you can go to patreon.com/Cypher's Pit Gaming, and you can throw us a couple bucks our way to get exclusive episodes, actually see our faces, maybe. Who knows? You got to
What?
go in there, check us out.
That
It,
sounds like a good deal.
it is. It's a great deal. But if you can't throw a couple bucks our way, that's fine. You can watch here on YouTube free. We do a live podcast every Sunday at 7-ish Eastern Standard Time. And let's go right into it. A baker's dozen. I got a hot topic pile's worth of news stories for you. First news story of the day. Subway jokes about banning Josh Whedon over Justice League. So they're just making some jokes on Twitter, as a big company is to do. Make a funny. They made a funny. Did you guys see Justice League at all? Anybody over here
I
seen
did.
Justice League? What do you think of
Uh,
Justice League?
That's fine.
Okay. Justice League was just fine. I thought it was bad, but upon reflection, I think that it had moments of redemption. My favorite scene from Justice League was when Superman was newly reborn and they were at the Superman
That was the
statue.
worst.
No. They were at the Superman statue, and he was choking somebody or fighting somebody, and Flash was running super fast trying to catch him on the flank, and this Superman was
okay,
looking
okay.
at him with the nigga what? And then Flash was like, "Wait, what? You can see me in the super fast mode?" That was the best scene right there, because the Flash had this look of dumbness on his face.
I think I remember
Speaking
that part though.
Speaking of people having looks of dumbness on their face, Harrison Ford was questioned about the Force Ghost, or whether it was a Force Ghost or Force projection, in his cameo role, spoilers, in Rise of Skywalker. And you know what he said to that?
Yes.
He said, "I don't care. I don't care. Stop asking me questions about this movie. I don't care." He's really over this whole Star Wars phenomenon that everybody's got him attached to. It's like, I don't care.
Apparently, all of them are, because John Boyega also went on a rant afterwards too
Yeah,
about the whole love
process.
triangle thing. Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of sad because, I think that had they had made a clear plan from Force Awakens to Rise of Skywalker, then it would have been a little bit better instead of just saying
Three
each person.
directors. They
It's, I
had a
mean,
plan to have three directors.
yeah,
That is a stupid
That's
plan.
dumb.
that's
That's
fine unless they told the directors, hey, you got to do this, hit these bullet points, because the MCU has several directors and they're still great films. Each
Yes,
film
but
is a
they're all
great film.
standalone films, and then they all come together for one final
and
hurrah. They're
then
not
the
all
Russos
telling
do
one
the
single
Avengers
story.
films.
That is actually a good point.
They're not all telling one single story. The Star Wars movies are all telling one story.
Well, speaking of stories, yes. Speaking of stories, let me tell you the story of GameStop. They're going through a tough time. So last year, they tried to find a buyer, someone to buy the company, because they just weren't hitting the sales. And then they stopped a few months later because they weren't able to find a buyer. They had a new CEO. Was it CEO? Yeah, a new CEO take over. Somebody from This is the CEO from Verizon Wireless. He took over, and what he did was close 200, or sorry, another 200. So they already closed stores in 2018, excuse me. 2019, they tried to sell the company, couldn't find a buyer. 2019, they also got a new CEO who closed another 200 stores, underperforming stores, which, by the way, while this is happening, they were doing some stupid stuff. What is it called? Circle Life, meaning every time a customer would come in, hey, you want to trade in something? Hey, you want to trade in something? Or you want to pre-order this? You want to pre-order this? Like, they were pushing it down the employees' throats so that they could try to stay in business. And then the most recent thing is they redesigned certain stores to make it like a chill space. So they put sofas, CRT TVs so that you could play like retro games, and consoles hooked up to them, obviously, and then areas to play tabletop games. So they're trying to turn it into a place where gamers can come inside and chill. And basically, the workers, and the point of the story is the workers at GameStop are kind of living with anxiety because they don't know if their job is going to be stable. People will come
Probably
in.
not.
Yeah, and
They
people
should
come
start
in
looking.
and laughing like, haha, y'all closing down, and people who are working behind the counter are feeling like, why you making a joke about my livelihood? So they're living with anxiety, stress, and low morale because
Oh,
the shit is rolling
Probably all.
downhill. So the uh the people upstairs is like corporate. They would yell at the store managers like, "Yo, if your store don't perform, everybody getting fired." So then the store manager would go and yell at the employees, and they're like, "Well, this shit's fucking terrible."
that's always how the corporate ladder goes, and it's stupid. You can't come at the people who work for you. You
Why
need them.
not?
You need them. If I feel like
Not. What do
I
you need them for? To lose you money more? Lose you more money?
sell this product, either you gotta use me or use a robot, and robots are more expensive, so you gotta
Yeah,
appreciate me.
but most games
they're
are sold online now.
they're still
That's true. That's
expensive
why
until they're not
I don't feel bad for
expensive.
GameStop. I hate GameStop.
And then also with
With
the
any
robots,
edition, with any edition on my PS4, if I lost my game, I could just log back into my account and have all my games. Yeah,
but
like if I lose my console, I would still have all my games.
But even with the robots dash that you said, they're expensive now, but eventually it's going to be a point where they're not expensive. That's why you got like online games, which you could say is robots. It's not robots, it's more software than it is hardware, but if it's robots fulfilling the
We're
orders and
talking
mailing
about
it out to you.
games, but corporate ladder in general is just a whole messed up chain that the workers get the least amount of respect when they're the most needed. Because you still
Okay.
gotta sell the product. You're
The
not going
front
out there
line,
yourself to
yeah,
sell the
you're
product. Yeah,
talking about front line.
yeah.
Your front
But
line
when it comes to
is not a
GameStop,
lot of
screw
love.
GameStop.
Well, shout out to GameStop because I could still get buy two get one free on their used games, and you can't get
They're
that
lucky
at a
they're
lot
not
of
my Sunday
places.
fun day. They're lucky they're not game flop.
um,
game, game drop.
Speaking of games, not shout out to Warface. I did like it for a little bit, but I don't like it anymore. But Warface, if you do like Warface, it's a first-person shooter similar to Modern Warfare 2. It's what it reminds me of. Free to play. It's coming to Switch, so if you have a Nintendo Switch and you want to play a free Call of Duty-esque game, then Warface, you can download it now. It's available.
Shout out to Warface. I like that game.
Can I talk about another free COD-esque game?
Go ahead.
So recently I found out that the U.S. military made a game and it's on PlayStation 4.
America's
That
Army.
yeah, I saw that.
A word?
They're
Look that up.
training people to kill a bunch of Arabs.
Arab stuff.
Or you could say the same thing about the Arabs.
They don't have a game. The Arabs don't have a game.
I mean, the Arabs could use that name.
Is it free?
Yeah,
Is
but
it
we
is it
we
VR?
created it.
Is it VR?
We created it trying to desensitize people into killing a bunch of Arabs.
Well, I mean, like, I'm just saying that if you want a free COD-esque game, that's what one of your options is. Or you could be, not broke because you bought $400.
No, 300. 300. Switch is 300.
Oh, I'm sorry. $300 console and go out and buy an actual game that costs like not a fourth of the value.
Such as, this brings me to my next topic, The Witcher 3. The Witcher 3 on Nintendo Switch has gotten a update that allows for graphical settings to be tweaked, so now you can make the game look a little bit sharper, better, and then also you can now do cross save between Nintendo Switch and PC. So if you have the game on PC, you can pick up and play on the go. So that's actually a great addition for the Switch, and they should even, I know they probably can't, but they should even somehow incorporate PS4 into that cross save ability, because that would be dope.
I mean, PlayStation always tries to stay out of the loop.
Oh yeah, of course. And then a quick little story: The Outer Worlds is coming to Nintendo Switch as well. That was one of our Game of the Years for RPGs last year. If you've watched our Game of the Year awards, that was a Game of the Year that we chose for RPG. That's coming to Nintendo Switch as well. What's going to happen though? It's gotten delayed due to the coronavirus, so they actually had to delay the game because it's being developed in China. So it's crazy.
Speaking of delayed because of the virus, there might be a shortage of iPhone 12s because of that.
Yep, and Sony is not coming to PAX East, even though the coronavirus is not in Boston. Sony's not coming because they're having fears of the coronavirus. So the mayor had to write the CEO of Sony a letter and say, "Listen, man, don't be racist like that. You can come to Boston. It ain't even in America. So what are you doing? Like, why are you drawing?" Or it said the threat is low. I'm sorry, the threat is low. Is what he said.
It's in Jersey. It's in Washington. Yeah, not yet.
Why y'all say? Wait, hold on. Y'all say yet.
That shit is fast moving.
I just peeped y'all say yet. It's not here at all. We're talking about some yet.
No, yes it is.
That's everywhere.
I meant to say East Coast. It's in maybe what, California?
Yes, it is.
Oh,
no,
never mind.
It's
in Jersey.
That shit is, yeah.
I spooked. Oh gosh, can't remember word. I spoke too soon. But speaking of Jersey, Jersey's terrorist watch alert has put. Can you guess first which group at the highest threat level?
Antifa.
I'll go KKK for 300.
Yes, it was white supremacists actually.
really?
White supremacists has now, for the first time in a long time, topped the threat level to high, which is the highest threat level that they have in New Jersey. That's due to some racist stuff that they had. It was a shooting in Walmart that was close to that area, and there's some other stuff I read too.
Nigga, what about those two black people that shot up them Jews the other day?
Where was that at?
That was in New Jersey.
Oh, see, it's getting crazy out here.
That was apparently.
Well, that's Florida. That's Florida, bro.
Alright, now we're not gonna talk about black people in village.
That's Florida.
I'm pretty sure I had a news story for Florida, but I don't remember what the news story regarding Florida was. But I did have something, and now I can't remember it. But before we go into our topic number one, let's do Sunday Pun Day.
My Sunday pun day is Deontay Wilder, right? Because Deontay Wilder, he's the heavyweight champion of the world, and Tyson Fury put that nigga on his ass.
Wait,
he looked like a goddamn kid.
He don't got the belt no more, though, right?
Well, no, because he got his ass beat.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. You said he was, or I thought you said he is the heavyweight champion. Sorry, go ahead, continue.
Well,
nah, you can curse. It's fine. Just don't say the stuff that you said on last week's episode off camera. Don't even say it.
I thought he said I'm voting for Trump.
No. He said some other crazy stuff. But go ahead, finish Dante Chowder. He was tired at the end, he was winded. He was winded.
Fight. He got knocked out in the 7th.
Yeah, he was very winded, and that guy outweighed him by like 40 pounds, maybe.
They're heavyweights.
I know, but still, like, they're not even in the same weight. Technically, yes, they're in the same weight class, but you know what I mean.
When you're a heavyweight, you can fight at whatever weight makes you feel comfortable. No, man, it's Sunday Pun Day. That's my thing. You got to do your own damn thing.
Well, next is the dad joke segment anyway, so I guess. Go ahead, say your dad joke. Ah. Did you hear the joke about the paper? Never mind, it's terrible.
Do you know that diarrhea is hereditary?
Where's the joke?
Because it runs in your genes.
Ah. There you go. That's a good one. Sean, you got to do one now, or you're gonna get left out the group. Yeah, you're the only one.
Nah, I was thinking. I was trying to come up with one. Go ahead, y'all keep going. I'm gonna get there. Hold on.
Well, next is topic number one. So topic number one. Yeah, I hate to skip past you, but fuck it. Topic number one. What do you think, in your opinion, is the worst public service job that you could have in 2020?
Public
And not
service.
like president, because everybody knows, oh, president. I'm
Food,
talking about like our age, like just an obtainable job.
Public
food service.
Yeah, I was
service.
gonna say worst job, but then you might say
I would say
septic
school
tank cleaner.
security guard.
Ooh, NTA, nice.
I'd say being a school, being
So teacher? Teacher's
Yeah,
rough.
you don't want to get shot, bro.
you know how shit the has to deal
But the principal's not in class with the kids all day. They're in their
Yeah,
office
but
dealing with the
if
school
niggas
shit.
start shooting stuff up, they gonna be right at the top of the list.
time, right? You're just in your office. You gotta be ready there when he comes through the door in his pants, and then pants at the teacher.
Wait, hold on. It's harder
That's
to be a high
hilarious. That
school
sounds
teacher.
sweet.
No, it's going to be harder to be a high school teacher slash principal than it is elementary school. Because elementary school, yeah, they're peeing and pooping on themselves. High schools, you got to worry about them smoking, shooting, fighting, fucking.
Exactly.
Well, you talking about shit themselves? I doubt a high schooler. Not that it's impossible, because I had a classmate do it. Shit themselves.
Oh yeah, Bill.
Don't say the person's name.
I just said Bill. That's not even his real name.
I didn't know if you were going to say it, so I had to hurry up and interject. Not that he watches the podcast or that it's gonna, blow up and he'll somehow see this episode. But oh man, pooping on yourself's not fun. We don't wanna, we don't, we don't put that out there.
I pooped in the Save a Lot parking lot.
Ew, how'd you do that? Or why'd you do that?
I had to poop real bad, so I
Okay.
dropped trout at the Save a Lot parking lot.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that was pretty straightforward. I'm asking how, like, well, no, that's not how the podcast works. I'm the moderator. I bring up the topics. You comment.
Yeah, what the hell? This guy coming in trying to tell us when it's
Get out of
topics.
here. Get out of here. All right.
God damn it.
It does work on the PS4, by the way.
Well, yeah, but it's
Dash. Did you come up with a what am I trying to say? A dad joke?
Missed.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
He looked it up on Google.
That's
No.
okay. It's perfectly fine.
Yes. I bought some shoes from a drug dealer. I don't
You
know
said
what
you
they
brought two what?
I bought some shoes from a drug dealer.
Oh, I don't know what
he
they're
gets them
laced
with.
with, but you've been tripping all day. Ah, classic.
No, you're not going to tell my jokes for me, my G.
I
Oh,
did.
he
That
told
was-
y'all. He told
that
you
was-
punchline.
I did.
That's
That was an accident. I took his
That's
whole,
next. It took me all of 5 minutes to come up with that.
took his steam. Sorry, bro.
That's cool. I'm not hurt. I'm hurt.
All right. Well, what did you think was a hard ass public service job to have right now?
To have right now anything with food. People don't respect food workers.
That's not public service.
Oh, that's
I
not
mean,
what okay.
It's kinda, yeah, cause you gotta deal with people who spit
mean
on
by
you
public
and
service?
stuff.
Nah, it's probably dumb easy. Easy.
What?
I doubt
Prisoners be trying to stab people. You tripping?
It's
They
like
also don't
being a
respect you
it's
for
like
your
being
job.
a school guard at a more predictable school.
More predictive.
I mean, yeah. And raping.
That's a rumor. People, that's a myth. They don't rape people in prisons anymore.
Oh, you
Well,
go in
they
there.
do, but it's not as frequent as TV makes it seem.
Okay, I can go for that.
You can go for. Never mind.
I could go for rape. No.
Oh,
Seems accurate. We got a prison stock
going on?
market expert here.
Yeah, I don't smoke.
okay.
Have you ever made a chi-chi before? I mean, I like how he
My
says
eye
yet,
itches.
like he knows he's planning on making one. I've had a chi-chi. I used,
eye
damn, what
itches.
did I put in mine? Was it cheese curls or cheese doodles? I think it
No,
was
it's
cheese
fine.
doodles. And I think I made one a separate time with, shredded cheese, of course, and beef jerky. No, not beef jerky. What was it called? Slim Jim. Yeah, goddamn going right. You alright there, buddy?
My eye itches so bad.
And your privates, yeah, and your privates. Okay. All right, let's do our in-between topic segment called rant section. Sorry, it's called sip and tea. In parentheses, it's the rant segment. So this is where our host and our guests get to get their little rant out for the day. So Lawrence, you're our host. What's your rant for this week? If you're
My
still able to
eye,
speak. I think his
my
rant is that
eye
his
is
eye
so much.
hurts.
Oh, I think I touched it. It's the coronavirus in my eye.
That's his rant. He got the corona. All right, so Dash, you're our next guest. What's your rant for this week?
My rant is basically some good advice. If it ain't your business, stay out of it. Protect you and your inner peace, your mental mind space, and stop killing people. Stop killing each other. Rest in peace, Pop Smoke.
Your rant sound like the end of a YouTube video.
Like and subscribe. Share this video. Make sure you comment.
And if it ain't your business, stay out of it.
There you go.
All right,
Make sure you give the
zombie.
comment box. Make sure you subscribe. It's your boy Academics. I'm up.
I've used that on a couple of my videos. If you watch my gaming news stories, I say, "All right, guys, I'm out." But now I switched it to "You're awesome" because I had a guy on the phone, customer care, say I'm awesome. He's like, "You're awesome." I was like, "What? That is amazing. That's some YouTube level energy you just gave me right there. I'm still in that." So now
He coming
that's
for
my
that.
new, yeah, that's my
Coming for
new.
that.
Grew up
That publishing.
on in
So now that's my new ending thing. I say, "You're awesome," or no, "Stay awesome." I think it's "Stay awesome."
It Stay Awesome.
Oh, but anyway, what was the question? Oh, your rant. Zombie, what was your rant? Oh shit, almost fell off this cliff. Two.
Alright, so fucking hate the new Coke energy drink. It tastes like ass.
Why would you drink a Coke energy drink?
Well, not like the drug Coke, but Coke.
Yeah. Why would you drink a Coca-Cola energy drink?
I like Coke.
Do you like energy drinks? Oh, okay. I don't like energy drinks here.
And the second this shit touches my mouth.
I don't drink soda anyway, so we all good.
My mouth, my entire body just physically went against it.
Oh man.
Telling you.
I once had a
Self-preservation instincts kicked in and I spat it out on the floor. Right onto my dad's shoes.
I once had a diet. Was it Pepsi? And it tasted like scorpions, metallic scorpions. It was very weird taste.
I had 7-Up Limeade. 7-Up
Ugh.
Limeade tastes like booty.
Limeade. So like instead of lemonade, limeade. Grab the Ritz
Wait,
flower
wait, wait.
star.
Okay, then you're gonna start putting their stuff in.
Alright, so I'm gonna do my rant. My rant for this week is my best friend, Sly Cooper, his punk self. I need to have an intervention with him because I feel like he's
He
addicted.
loves dicks too much.
I feel like he's addicted to marijuana. So I tried to talk to him and say, hey, look, man, it's okay if you want to use, but don't abuse. So he'll send me little videos, like YouTube videos of people saying marijuana is good for you, blah, blah, blah. And I tell him, look, I don't have no problem with
Ronald
marijuana
Reagan
usage
scored.
casually, but I think you're just using it too much. So my rant is that Sly, if you're watching this, I did bleep. If you're watching this,
He loves dick way more than he loves marijuana.
I want you to know I care about you and I love you, man. Slow down on the weed. I know it's legal in your state, but chill, bro. Chill.
Why?
It's all good. Nobody watches this anyway. But that was my rant. I just had to do like a little PSA, or whatever you call that.
Hey, listen, I feel him.
You said what?
I feel him. Sometimes, it might be a little addiction.
Okay.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
So, yep. Yeah, definitely. Topic number 2. What is at the top of your bucket list? So we'll go in reverse order. Zombie, you go first.
I want. Mine's kind of. I don't feel. But I'll do it anyway. I want to be as
A street racer like Vin Diesel.
No, not like Vin Diesel. He's a fucking piece of shit. I'm talking like the
Mm.
Japanese street racers.
Oh,
Like
Drift
Han.
King. Drift King. DK.
You mean like Han?
Solo.
No, like Mr. Tsuchiya, whatever his name is. That top of my bucket list is learning to drift.
What car do you recommend?
Well, I've been looking at a few. I'm torn between a old '80s Corolla and an S30.
What about a
I want.
Lancer?
You can't drift front wheel drive or all wheel drive.
Oh, okay. Why'd I feel like a Mitsubishi Lancer was perfect for that? Maybe I'm thinking of Subaru. You can drift in a
You're talking
Subaru, right?
about. You're talking about
Aren't is Raleigh car
Need for
or
Speed. You're talking about Need for Speed.
I am definitely talking about Need for Speed. I just don't know which one. But aren't Raleigh cars drifting at the
Well,
same
you're
time
talking
they're
about
driving
Need
on the
for
dirt,
Speed,
or no?
Underground too.
That's on dirt. I'm talking about if you try to drift all wheel drive something.
Okay,
He's talking
so
about Need for Speed Underground 2 and Midnight Club 3.
Midnight Club 3. Dub edition with big rims. Yeah, that's a good one.
Obviously, come on now. Obviously, Dub Edition.
Not
They
to
had
get
this
off
song
topic,
called
but
On the Run with Bump J.
I'm trying
That
to
was
get
good
my
shit.
gaming PC so I can run all those PS2 emulators to relive my 2000s video game glory days. Oh shit. Yeah, but I'm just gonna hack it anyway. I've been practicing with jailbreaking. I've jailbroken my 3DS and I put a bunch of emulators on there. I'm waiting to do my Vita, just haven't taken that dive yet. A little nervous. It's always nervous when you're about to jailbreak something. You just watch the video tutorials a bunch of times.
How did you not private this?
Because it wasn't private at first, remember? Dusk is cool, he's cool. Special guest just joined in, Dusk. Sean, what's at the
This
top
is
of your
weird. They
bucket
gotta
list?
join in the beginning.
What's the top of my bucket list?
Yep.
Do something positive for a family member. Like change
Why
somebody's
Why don't
life.
you give Duran $3?
Why is that the top of your bucket list? That should be like your everyday I can get that done on a Tuesday list.
I mean something like put you on a vacation, buy you something like a house or something. Like do something special. Something I can't do every day. Or right now.
Fair enough.
I raise debt. Well, both of them are dead, so I can't do that.
Wow, zombie, what a dick, dude. Wow. Were you just about to say my grandma's? He was about to say my grandma's. Yo,
It did feel like he was getting ready to allude towards
My
that.
grandma's alive. What a dick, bro. You gotta assume somebody's grandma's dead, dude.
Wait, you don't
Oh, I
always
don't know my
assume
father.
that they're dead.
You assume that somebody's grandma is dead.
Yeah.
That's not. Your grandma's
You
alive,
talking about
Lawrence.
going on a
As
road
far
trip
as I
with your
know, now you
grandma.
got me scared.
Well, one of my grandmas is alive, and one of them's dead.
Oh, okay.
But I got 2 kids. You assume that my grandparents are dead. That's just.
That was hilarious. No, it's funny. It's cool though.
He was about to say, "How should I know? My grandmas are alive." Yeah.
All right, Lawrence, what's at the top of your bucket list?
Top of my bucket list, Japanese threesome.
What, like a blurred penis?
No. I need me a sexy Japanese girl, right? And then I'm gonna have my wife, right? Never mind. Y'all don't need to hear all the details. Just know Japanese threesome.
Okay, yeah, that's all we care to hear. Jesus Christ. You just messed me all up. My bucket list would be to go bungee jumping or parachuting. One of those two.
Really?
Yeah. And I don't even know if that's
You
like top of my
skydiving?
bucket list, but if I knew I was gonna die, especially if it's like terminal and I knew I was gonna die, I'm like, fuck it, might as well do it anyway. I'm gonna die, so. But it's not something I want to do.
So why don't you just like do it right now?
Nah, I'm good. I'm a little too young for that, bro. I ain't trying to go early. I'll wait till I'm like 50 or something like Will did. He
Will.
waited. Will
Will.
Smith?
Will Smith.
Yeah, he waited
My
till he was 50 before he went
goddamn
bungee jumping.
eye, bro.
Yeah.
It's so bad.
Dusk, you joined late in the episode.
I did.
We're on
I was
topic.
making me food.
Yeah, you got to join in the beginning so you can catch the
I
catch the
know.
wave. But since you're
Yeah.
here, we're on topic number 2, and the question was, what's at the top of your bucket list?
You know, I really don't have one.
Ooh, a man fulfilled, a man apart.
Yeah.
Like
The Rock.
no, that's not the movie he was in. What is it? You just said his name in the Fast and Furious movies. Vin Diesel. A
Oh,
man
yep.
apart like Vin Diesel.
Yeah, I kind of.
Was Vin Diesel a man apart?
Yeah.
I thought
He
that
had a
was
beard.
Denzel.
Nah.
Ah.
What am I thinking about? Man on Fire.
Oh, Man on Fire. Yeah, yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
fuck. Oh, damn it, I fell. Sorry, I'm playing a game. And I died. Well, can I die? Will I die? Oh, he doesn't die. Good. Well, speaking of dying and what I'm doing, today's episode is brought to you by Grow Home, a Ubisoft indie game that was free on PlayStation Plus. Yeah, sorta. Fake sponsor. They're just the video game background in the middle of this episode, but go support Grow Home in all indie games, because if it wasn't for indie games, we wouldn't have Stardew Valley, who is not the sponsor of today's episode. Moving on, fresh off the pot, our view. Oh no, sorry, topic number 3. I'm skipping ahead. My bad.
No, you don't get
No,
no sponsor.
you don't get to say any sponsor.
Get out of here. You don't. No. Bullshit. Get out of here. You don't get to plug nothing around here.
Alright, topic number 3. What's something that's normal but still weirds you out?
Sucking your own dick.
That's not normal.
That's not normal, and
For me, it's like balled up napkins and tissues. I don't know if you would call it normal, but that's always just weirds me out because I just think there's boogies in them. Even if it's not, I just don't like seeing them. It's just like, ugh, put these tissues up. Even if somebody grabbed it in front of my face and crumpled it up, I just have like bad flashbacks of people with snotty tissues leaving them around. So balled up napkins or tissue just really weirds me out, and it's like, ugh, get this out of here.
You know, I feel the exact same way about SEPTA, public transportation.
Like just seeing it weirds you out, or balled up tissues on SEPTA?
Seeing it, being in it, just people in it, everything.
I'm playing Rocket League with one eye closed, and my depth perception is hood.
Now you're like, what's that guy that do the yeah, baby? What's his name?
Fetty Wap.
Yeah, now you Fetty
Fetty
Wap.
Wap?
Yeah, you Fetty Wapping it. But Lawrence, what's your thing that's normal? Oh no, you already said it. Dusk is you next.
pretty easy going. Like,
Yeah, but what weirds you out if you see it? You like, whoa, that's weird.
I don't know. Like, I don't have many. Maybe people like if they're in the movie theater and people can't see them, and they're like picking their nose, and then doing it like in the mouth, basically. It's kind of like, I don't know. I just think that's gross, and like, yeah. I've seen it a couple of times in the movie theaters.
Okay.
Or like in the car.
Well, I'm gonna pick my nose in the car, cause you know nobody should be looking in my goddamn car anyway. So I'm gonna definitely pick my nose in the car. You goddamn right. I'll pick my nose in the movie theater too, but I'll definitely pick it in the car. In fact, I'll pick my nose anywhere. I'm not the type of person that's bothered. Nor like my wife, she don't like using public restrooms. I don't mind using the public
really?
restroom. I'll take shit anywhere. If I gotta poop, duty calls. That's the
Right.
call of duty for real.
That's true.
You would poop in public?
Heck
Public restroom?
yeah, hell yeah.
Are you hovering or are you sitting on the toilet?
I'm sitting on the toilet seat and I'm putting tape over. I said tape, tissue on it. I can't raw butt them toilet seats.
How thick is the tissue?
It's one layer thick most of the times. Unless I'm at somewhere that's really suspect, then they getting 2 layers thick. But most of the time,
Everywhere is suspect.
Not everywhere is suspect. Like if I go to Starbucks, their bathroom is nice as hell. But if I go to Dunkin'
Yeah.
Donuts, that shit need 2, maybe 3 ply,
Or
because they already giving you a single ply tissue. So if you just doing one tissue, you ain't really putting nothing there to cover your butt.
the gas stations.
Oh man, I've pooped in a
Uh,
few gas stations on some long ass road trips. Just left their bathroom stinking.
Yo, bro, you're nasty.
What? No,
You're
I'm not.
wild.
I'm human.
You're wild.
Gotta go. Hold that shit in. You crazy. That's how you
That's
get
wild.
a brown kidney stone.
Why did what?
That's how you get a doodle stone. Holding that shit in.
Nigga, who told you that?
Well, it's
That's how
either
you
doodle
get
stone or herpes.
reverse indigestion. Do you know what reverse indigestion is? That's when the stuff go back in you, and you don't want it to go back in you.
You
Better
know
out
what
than
herpes is?
better out than in. I always say.
so
That's the herpes is the
gross.
gift that keeps on giving. It lasts through a
Is the
lifetime.
gift that keeps on giving.
You ain't never see
That's not a gift.
Chappelle show? I think that's what they said on that episode. I can't remember.
Chappelle show.
That don't sound like a gift to me.
Chappelle show. Chappelle show.
All right, we only got one viewer that did a little bit of fan mail. We got I can't even pronounce his name. Cassler to Nerd. Caslet Nerd. Yeah, that's how we're gonna pronounce that. He responded on our Talking to Teacups episode from February 9th. He said, "You are so interesting. Keep it up. Your voice is lit. Wow. Thanks, Caslet Nerd. And if I'm pronouncing your name wrong, not if, I know I'm pronouncing your name wrong. Sorry, but yes, we are gonna keep things up. And you probably meant Lawrence's voice is interesting because I'm just here as the moderator."
Yeah, I'm the host, fool.
I mean, he
Your
didn't
voice is
say,
so nice, bro.
yeah, he didn't say a name, so we don't know whose voice he was filling. And
He was
then,
talking about me.
It could have been mine for all we
oh,
It
I
wasn't yours,
doubt it.
zombie.
And that was episode 9. I mean, not episode 9, not episode 9. That was on the 9th. You weren't there, was on the 9th. You were there on the 13th, or whatever last week was. All right, topic number 4. What is something that your significant other does that means a lot to you?
But here's the problem with me.
Nobody loves you.
So my significant other would probably be fucking body to the left in front of my room.
And I guess catching all your cum stains is the best thing it can do for you.
Fucking nut on an 8086 body pillow.
What's the 8086? That's the breast size?
No, it's a car.
Wait, your hentai pillow is in the shape of a car? What kind of anime you watching? That's like some Transformers porn. I can dig it. I can dig it.
I mean, like, recently I've been doing this a lot, so...
Oh, yeah? Watching Akina's 8.6 and all that? Oh, shoes.
Yeah. Stupid gotten!
Y'all should see my face right now. I'm like, what? Only because I
Akina's
don't.
8.6.
Only because I don't know what they're watching, and I'm trying to figure out how much boobies are involved in what they're watching. If it ain't no boobies, then I don't
Almost
want to
none,
see
yeah,
it.
almost none.
So the waifus.
Cars and wife.
Or anyway, something that my significant other does that means a lot to me. She is like a super. I mean, this probably don't mean the most to me, but it's something that she did today. It was just funny, or actually it was the other day. She's like a germaphobe, clean freak. So when I was driving around, she recorded this video of like she piled up all the lint and dust. She said, look at this, look at this. It's like I played the recording, but I ain't gonna hold y'all up on the podcast." And she was just saying, look at all this lint and dust and dirt. If I didn't get this up, it would just cake up and pile up on everything. This is why the cat gotta get clean, because the whole house gotta get clean or it's gonna be dusty and dander and dirt everywhere. And I was just like, I love this woman. She's a crazy neat freak, and as irritating as it is when she be telling me to clean up or pick this up or do this, it just means the most because I know that she wants a clean household. And even though she's like crazy with her neat freak cleaning stuff, that just is just, I don't know how to word it. Just means a lot.
Okay.
That's nice.
What you
Nice
got?
that she cleans.
Hmm.
What my significant other does, allows me to be myself
Yay.
and doesn't judge me for that. And
Yay.
sounds sappy and simpy, but it's cool. I like it.
Yeah,
Makes me
as
comfortable.
I was saying my thing, I was like, damn, this shit sounds simple as fuck.
Cypher to say something
Yeah,
like that.
and that's why I was like, I don't want to sound too little. I'm still a man at the end of the day, you know what I mean? Fuck these hoes. But
Oh, don't pull a Future. Fuck out of here. You know you drinking it. Do not pull a Future.
no. Listen, I ride for my niggas. I
Lie,
lie to my
lie,
bitch.
lie
You
to
know
my
what I'm saying?
bitch. The fuck out of here. You more like Drake. If I text you my number, don't text me back on some dumb shit. That's you, bro. You not Future.
Listen, life is good.
Lawrence, we waiting on you. You're the only one that didn't go. I know Dusk is probably going to
Yeah,
not have
everybody
anything
knows that
really.
I'm hard to.
I don't have a.
I'm difficult to be around sometimes, and my wife is around me all the time, but she hasn't killed me yet, so that's pretty cool.
I'm out because I'm single, so.
you not
Nerd.
you not crushing on nobody?
No, I'm not.
That's cool. That's
No,
cool.
not really.
Fuck these hoes. Ain't that what we said
Yeah,
earlier in the
fuck these hoes.
podcast? Yeah, that's right. I ride for my niggas. I lie to my bitch. You know what I mean?
There you go.
Oh, speaking of that, Lawrence, send me some lyrics and I'll rate them. Unless you want me to send you some. I didn't have any rap lyrics prepared.
You could send me some.
Okay, hold on a second.
Oh!
Before we go into the rate the bars segment, we're at the end of the show, so I will let Zombie say his random nonsense to kill the air, to kill any dead air. So go ahead, Zombie, say your random nonsense while I look up some lyrics.
These drivers are hell. Alright? All of them are dicks. They drive like they own the road. I've almost crashed them multiple times. I've not met one that is a single one that is a decent person. They all need to be put in the gulag.
I plan on getting a Prius, so I hope that I'll be not included in that.
I will unfriend you if you get a Prius.
I want a Prius Prime too, baby.
I will unfriend you if you get a Prius.
I mean, it's the best car besides a Tesla.
Some people just care a little bit more about the environment.
Used Tesla is cost less than a Prius.
No, I looked it up this morning. I can get a Prius Prime for $20,000 and a used Tesla for $40,000. Ugh, no, I don't want to do a Nissan. Jesus Christ, they don't have any reliability. I want to own it for a few years. God, just have me on the road with anything, won't you?
I fucking hate Prius drivers, and I'll fucking hate you if you buy one.
Yo, if you're getting outmatched by a Prius driver, Lawrence, by the way, when you get the bars, you can read them. If you're getting outdriven by a Prius driver, that says a lot about you. I got overtaken by a Prius driver, and I was embarrassed.
You should have been.
But I'm yet to be overtaken by a Prius driver because they're all so fucking slow.
Oh, shit. Oh, why did they just shoot me up in the air? Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay. Lawrence, you didn't get the lyrics yet?
What the fuck is this?
Lyrics. Read them.
Come on, shake your body, baby. Do the conga. I know you can control yourself any longer. Feel the rhythm of the music getting stronger.
Rate the bars.
Why'd you send me that? That's not bars.
How is that not bars?
I mean, it's just the way you said it.
That's the point. I'm tired of giving him songs that he know that he can easily get the rap lyrics for. I gave him a song that hopefully he doesn't know.
We are young. Heartache to heartache, we stand.
No, I want Lawrence.
promises,
Go ahead
no
and rate him. You
demands.
just heard him. Wait, where's the thing at? I don't
Love
even-
is a battlefield. Hold on, zombie. Hey, we are strong. No one can tell us we're wrong. Searching our hearts so low. Both of us knowing love is a battlefield. It's love is a battlefield. Pat
He-
Benatar.
He gets to do an 80s song, but he wouldn't do my 80s song. Come on, rate those bars.
I already did. I said they
Oh.
trash.
They were trash? No, that's a hit. That's a banger right there. But cool. All right, well, that brings us to the end of this episode. Any final thoughts before I let us all go?
Well, there you have it, guys. Catch us next week. Same black time, same black channel.
We out.